Hey there, this is Lula LV. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here because today is a collaboration video with the phenomenal Winnie B LV and CANDI'S Sweet Love for LV. Winnie and Candy are two of the most amazing YouTubers I know, so if you haven't come here from their channels, definitely go check them out after this video. Winnie is by far one of the funniest people ever. I love watching her videos because no matter what kind of a mood I'm in, I am always cracking up, and after her videos, I am just in such a great mood for the rest of the day. And I love Candy's videos because she is so genuine and down to earth and just appreciates all of her viewers so much. She is just a joy to watch. She truly has a heart of gold. So I will link to Winnie's and Candy's videos and channels below. Today we're all doing videos on 5 designer bags we own that we don't use, but we will never sell. This was such a fun exercise for me to do because I don't have a massive collection and I do try to use all the bags that I own. I'm gonna go through all 5. We have 2 Louis Vuitton and 3 Coach bags that we're going to be talking about today. And I'm going to tell you a brief, hopefully brief story for each bag as to why I will never sell it. The first bag I have that I will not sell is from Louis Vuitton, and it is my Never Full tote in the monogram canvas. The reason I won't sell this is because it was the first luxury bag I ever bought. I got this pre-loved for myself in 2019. I paid $925 for it from a local consignment store, and I seriously could not believe that I was spending nearly $1,000 on a bag, because at the time I had never spent nearly that much money on a handbag before. But this set off my whole love for Louis Vuitton. It's why my channel name is now Lula LV, and if you're new to this channel, I talk mostly about Louis Vuitton, new releases, unboxings, product reviews, and comparisons. 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about Louis Vuitton. So this was the first bag I ever bought. I don't use it very often anymore because I have another Never Full in empreinte leather that I prefer to use over this bag. Because I did buy it pre-loved, it was already well loved when I bought it, plus I put a lot of wear and tear on the bag because I did use this a lot when I first bought it. The leather trim is quite worn, and I do even have a couple of scratches in the leather, or excuse me, in the canvas on the bottom. So it is quite well worn, and I do have another Never Full that I prefer to use over this one. Although the funny thing is, I actually have gotten quotes to sell this bag, but I've never actually accepted an offer to sell it because, like I said, it has a lot of sentimental value. It's the first luxury bag I ever bought for myself, but I've thought about it because it is a big bag, it's a big tote, it takes up a lot of room in my closet, and it typically just sits there. But I've never been able to pull the trigger, and at this point, I'm definitely hanging on to it forever. The next 2 bags I won't sell are from Coach, and I'm going to talk about them together because it's both the same general reason why I won't sell these bags, and it's because they were very special gifts for me. This is the first Coach bag. I have no idea what this style is called. It's just a hobo style shoulder bag. It has 2 shoulder straps, and in the middle it is stuffed. It has 2 wide open pockets with a zip compartment in the middle. I used this bag, as you can tell from the condition, the leather is so super soft and buttery and worn in. I used this bag to death for years when I got it, when it was gifted it to me, but I've sort of outgrown it. I think I just really overused this bag, so I don't carry it anymore. But This was a gift to me from my husband when he was my boyfriend, when we were dating. And the reason why it's so special is because he gifted this to me for my birthday in 2014. And 2 weeks later, we got engaged to be married. So even though this bag was a birthday gift, it technically has nothing to do with our engagement. We did get engaged 2 weeks after he gifted this bag to me. So I associate our relationship and our life at that time when we got engaged with this bag. It reminds me of that time in our lives. So it's very special to me. And my husband is not into bags or anything of this nature. So the fact that he picked this out on his own and gifted it to me is really special, and I will never sell this bag. The second Coach bag I won't sell is this one here. I have no idea what this style name is at all, but it's just a black pebbled leather. It has this suede or microfiber insert on each side. There's one big zip compartment and 2 slip compartments in the front or the back, and they just have a magnetic closure. This was, again, another birthday gift, but this I received for my birthday in 2019, and this was a gift from my dad. And the reason I love this so much is that my dad is a very simple, minimalist person. He doesn't do any unnecessary shopping. He doesn't like to own a lot of things himself. His lifestyle is very pared back, minimalist, very simple. And especially as he's gotten older, he likes to just give money for gifts because he doesn't like to go shopping. And as an adult now with my own children, I am perfectly happy with receiving cash as a gift. So no complaints there. But this was really special that he actually went out to the Coach store, picked this up. I do know that he had help picking this out. He didn't do it all on his own, but he went out and had it wrapped up. And the fact that he picked out a really nice gift that he would see as frivolous, this nice designer purse, really meant a lot to me. So I did use it a little bit when he gave this to me. But I have since retired it, but it's really special to me that this was a gift from my dad. I have one more Coach bag to talk about, and then we'll get back to Louis Vuitton. The third and final Coach bag is this little wristlet, and the funny thing about this one is it has no sentimental value to me. I honestly cannot even remember how or when exactly I acquired this bag. For as long as I can remember, I've just had this. I have no idea where it came from. It was not a special gift. I didn't buy it on a special occasion, and I don't have any significant memories associated with using this bag. It's just a darn cute little Coach bag. It has this straw raffia bottom with a canvas flap, this beautiful teal leather trim. It has just a very simple turn lock. It says Coach on the bottom, and it's just a wristlet. It has this little wrist strap here. You can either tuck it in the bag or wear it out. I really don't use this because it is so small, and I don't really have a lot of occasions that I'm going out that this would be appropriate for, that I would use this, but I really love it. It's just darn cute. It's a very old discontinued style, so I would never be able to get it again. It's small, so it doesn't really take up any room in my closet, and I would never sell this for money because I probably wouldn't be able to get a lot for it. It just wouldn't be worth my time and effort to sell it. So I'm hanging on to it, and maybe hopefully over the spring or summer this year, I might have an occasion to use it, but I just love to keep it, to look at it pretty much at this point. For the last item on my list that I won't sell, we're going to get back to Louis Vuitton, and I have a confession to make. I cheated. It's not a bag, it's a small leather good. It is this pocket organizer from the men's Spring Summer 22 collection. And this is special for a few reasons. Number one, the significance of this item itself. This is one of the last collections that Virgil Abloh designed for Louis Vuitton before he passed away in November 2021. So by the time this collection was released in, I believe it came out in January of 2022, Virgil Abloh had unfortunately already passed away, and I knew that I really wanted something from one of his collections as a memento to remember his contributions to Louis Vuitton. I really loved the colors in this collection. This is the blue and pink, although it's really purple. I believe it's called blue in the online listing. And I really loved this colorway. I just wanted something small as a collector's item, as a memento. So I picked up this pocket organizer. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I will never sell this because of the significance of the item itself and what it symbolizes to me and Virgil Abloh's contributions to Louis Vuitton. The other reason I won't sell this is because it's very special to me in terms of my channel. The very first video I ever uploaded was an unboxing video of this pocket organizer, and I'm not going to link to it because it's a bad video, but it's still up on my channel if you are so inclined to go back through the archives and watch it. But this is the first video that I uploaded. I unboxed this, and the picture of this design is actually the background to my profile picture that I use on YouTube as well as my Instagram account. It's a photo of the logo from this piece, and this is the whole reason why the colors that I use for my channel are pink and purple. It's actually symbolizing this piece, so this has a lot of sentimental value for me. Not only for the item itself, that it's a collector's piece, but also with the origin of my channel. So I will never sell this. So those are the 5 bags, technically the 4 bags and 1 small leather good that I own, I don't use, but I will never sell. If you have something you don't use but you'll never sell it, drop a comment below. Let us know what it is and why you'll never sell it. I would love to hear your stories. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a collab with Winnie B LV and CANDI'S Sweet Love for LV. So definitely head over to their channels next and watch their videos for their 5 items they'll never sell. I will again link to their channels and their videos in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Don't forget to come back every Wednesday and Friday for new videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.